So, hello, welcome to my mini. Just going to show you around down below so you can see or imagine what it's like to be at sea on a mini. So this is the interior of the boat. Not quite in race configuration at the moment. I have everything on board, but it's not all where it would be if I was racing. I probably spend about 30% of my time down here. For motivation, I've got messages all over the roof and the ceiling, which were written by my friends before the start of the last mini transat and before this one, and some of the races in between. So let's start at the front. Up there you can see there's a whole heap of buoyancy, and my spinnakers are up there, although when I'm sailing they would be on whichever side I need them to be. Got a couple of hooks by the mast hanging there that I can put jackets on to keep them out of the wet. The bag for the first leg with hat and gloves, and this is also where I hang all of my spare rope, sail ties. You see my life jackets there as well. And this thing here, this thing is the dipole aerial for my SSB antenna. So water is in jerry cans, 10 litre jerry cans around the boat. Most other things are stored in old yellow flare boxes because they're hard and rigid, so things won't get broken in them, and also they're completely waterproof, so I can throw them from one end of the boat to the other, nothing breaks. You can see on this side, it's a bit hard with this camera, but you can see that the boat's fairly well stacked up on that side. So all of my dry bags, my boxes, my containers are all behind the lee cloths, ready for when I go. There's my EPIRB and PLB within easy reach of the door. Up here on a bracket that swings in and out, we've got an AIS system and a GPS. My VHF radio is in the corner there, and up here is the instrument panel. Down the back here in the tunnel, so here's the door, and then just down here, this box here is where my batteries are, and here are my two mascots, my Amateur Swimming Association ducky and the pink star that Christy gave me in the last transat. Now if we look further under here, you can make out my fuel cell with the fuel next to it and the fuel cell itself, and then right up the back here there's the life raft, which is on a ramp, and there's a hatch at the very far end which the life raft goes out from. And if I pull on this yellow string here, that opens the handles for the hatch, so I would be able to launch the life raft from inside or from outside. Down the back of the boat here you can see there's built-in buoyancy, extra foam, which is tied in place. This is my sleeping mat here, and that's about it really. Two buckets, one for the toilet, one that's not the toilet. So there you go, welcome to my home.